You know, I gotta ask. Chat. First off, how are you all doing? This wonderful Monday. We got a Monday stream on the channel. Oh, it's nice. It feels great. I'm hyped. And I'm looking forward to some fun chats with you guys today. Some very fun chats today. But I gotta ask though, besides how you all are doing, has anybody else felt like after last week, last Thursday specifically, I don't know, the water just tastes better, the air, it smells better, just everything just feels so much better, right? Somebody said Panda thoughts of gay bulging. How's you going, man? What's up, guys? What's going on, man? How are you all doing? The announcements have ruined your life. Anticipation rating has gone away. That's why they need to release Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered as soon as possible for us to enjoy, man. We need that shit. What is going on, man? Yo, shout outs to a bunch of new subs. J.O.W., thank you so much for the sub. EDU Cruza, Edward, and Cashri Edwards, thank you for the follows on Twitch. I appreciate that. By the way, guys, for those that don't know, if it's your first time here, we are both live on YouTube and Twitch. YouTube's our main platform, but of course, we're branching into doing Twitch. So feel free to follow us there and watch us on whatever your most preferred platform is. I like to provide variety for you guys. So if for whatever reason there is any way that, you know, maybe I'll start streaming on Pornhub. Who knows? Just to diversify the audience. Make sure everybody gets their Final Fantasy 7 updates, right? All right, let's do some chat shoutouts because everybody's popping off right now. Eric Tucker, how you doing? Gons A, Jeff Meacham, Unknown, Kevin Cabreza, Zara, Gabriel, Kara, Brian Burnett, what's going on, man? Alexandro, Downstorm AF, JK, JJK, how you doing? Duckman, Ghost of Corel, Quella, Ubermensch, Ultimate Punch, Just Killing Time. How are you guys doing? Davey Braid, Sir Crab, what's going on, man? Haley Stutzman, Press Alpha, Redmed, Son of Seto, Koi Demo, Joshua Flores. So many amazing people in the chat right now. Coco, I see you. Chase Summers, the man, the myth, the legend. What's going on, dude? How are you doing? I am doing great. Thanks for asking. Look at all the subs. Welcome all the new people, man. Shout outs to Juntato, Unknown, and Nino, and Norse Chick, Weiss, or Vice. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't subbed or followed, please be sure to do so. The time, it's getting crazy. It's getting wild here on this channel. It is non-stop, and we are going to have a good one. I have a Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth news video uploading right after this stream, and guess what? We're going to be raiding it. And, you know, I've been talking to my mods, right? And we've been trying to think of, you know how people call, like, their raids, like, you know, say raid hype, whatever. I don't really have a name for my community. I don't know. I can't think of any. Like, if, you know, obviously the community should think of that. I think it's whatever you guys want to be called. Figure that out, and that'd be awesome. But I was thinking, instead of saying like hype raid, or raid hype, we're trying to create an emote. By the way, if you check the emotes on YouTube, we have some new emotes now. But we're trying to create a phrase for when we raid a video, so you can comment the specific emote if you are a member. It is called Blitzkrieg. A Blitzkrieg. Blitzballs. Name my community Blitzballs. The Blitzers. I love football, so I mean, it could work. Community is fine. The community is fine for sure. But it's whatever you guys want to name yourselves. You don't have balls though, man. It's all good. To be honest, I don't know why the phrase is, you know, grow some balls or whatever, because balls are pretty sensitive. I don't know about y'all, but like, they're pretty sensitive. And I wasn't. Betty White has a quote, right? Betty White has a quote where she's like, I don't know why the phrase is like grow some balls. It should be something about vaginas because those things can take a pounding. Hey, speaking of Blitzkrieg, Dominic Roth, what's going on, man? What's up from Germany? How are you doing? Kung Fu Blitz. Blitzing. Yes, we are blitzing. We are blitzing it. Why are we talking about balls? I don't know. I don't know. What are you talking about? We're not talking about balls. We're talking about Betty White. Oh man, we got a lot of people from Germany right now. GBG's doing a Final Fantasy 7 Remake playthrough. I was in his DMs. I saw his playthrough yesterday, but it was Father's Day, so I couldn't really like hang out much. I was hanging out with my stepdad and my uncles. I sent him my videos, the ones that will help him break the game, because if you don't know Game Breaker God, he is an insane individual. Any game he touches, he finds out how to break it and does fantastic, beautiful combos with it. Right now, he's playing back through Remake, I believe, on an initial playthrough, and he also goes by GBG, yeah. So I saw he was playing it yesterday, and I sent him my Synergy video, the parry cancel video, and the Vice boss guide. Not to like help him out with Vice, but just so he could see how the parry canceling and materia works in action and how I could break the game. He DM'd me this morning and he's like, bro, Synergy materia is stupid busted. And I'm like, bro, you're just in the beginning too. Wait till you get ATB assist, ATB boost, all these other crazy ATB feeding abilities, and use Tifa and abuse the Synergy spam to just non-stop build ATB and break the game even further, man. He is playing on normal. Okay, cool. GBG needs blitz strategy guys. No worries, I already sent him the main 3. I sent him the main 3 that are very important because he has the rest of the combat down pack. It's just Synergy because it's new, and the parry cancel because it's also new, and just the Vice guide to see how it works in action and flows together. Which, by the way, chat, now that Final Fantasy 7 Remake is on Steam, right? Now that it's on Steam, we could make a top secrets revamp guide. I need to do that. Tom, thank you so much for the 777s, man. You're excited as everyone, but your thoughts on after the years of devs on Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, the teaser, the old command menu feels thrown together. Yeah, it's just a placeholder, I think. Honestly, the command on the bottom left, that technically was kind of there in Remake Part 1, but it does look a little bit different in how they're portraying it in Remake Part 2 Rebirth. I don't blame him. Arsenal's a very difficult boss fight, and it's annoying if you don't have your materials set up for Barret and Aerith for there, because then you have to keep redoing it every time you restart the fight. It's an annoying one. Maybe I'll do a guide for that too, because I feel like a lot of people on Steam are going to come across it as well and have issues. Thank you so much, Tom, for the 777s. I appreciate that so much. And by the way, guys, for those that don't know, if you are a member, if you were gifted memberships, a gift membership on YouTube is like a gift sub on Twitch, where you get access to emotes next to your name and custom emotes from the channel. So even though we're not clowns anymore, I added the Blitz Clown emotes. You see it right there? We have the Blitz Clown emotes. We embrace our inner clowns, because clowns have the most fun. And then we have the bricks are back. The bricks are officially back. For people that don't know, this was a very popular emote we had on the channel. Brick God. And the funny story behind that is because we played Last of Us Ungrounded entirely with a brick. Entirely with a brick. It was ridiculous. Bricks are amazing. We were destroying that game with bricks. Obviously, in boss fights, we had to use like weapons and bombs and stuff like that. But for the most part, we use friggin' bricks. So the bricks are back. Guys, you all have access. If you have a materia next to your name, if you're green, that means you're a recent member. If it has a different color, if it's purple, that's 2 months. Blue is 3 months. Yellow is 6 months. Red summon materia is 1 year, and then black materia is 2 years, which we have quite a few moderators and people that are black materia. Desali, what's going on, man? I saw you in GBG's chat yesterday. My bad if I didn't respond. I was kind of drinking and hanging out like for Father's Day, but I saw he's playing it again today. I already DM'd him my my guides and stuff, the ones that he could use to break the game even further. I can't wait to see what he does with it. Yo, Melda, thank you for the follow. And Ghost Sakura, thank you for the follow as well. And Koala X. Nina, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Top Music Man, thank you so much for the follow. And whoever just subbed, getting us to 56,550. Appreciate that. I 100% believe that as well, Peter. I think that trailer was already prepared from a year ago, and they didn't want to bother to show us any of the new stuff. Oh snap! We hit the support goal on. I forgot about this goal. Kingdom Hearts Let's Play. I'm adding it to my checklist now. Play back through the Kingdom Hearts series because we have them all. We might as well, right? KH. Welcome, guys. What time we started? We're starting right now. We just giving everybody a chance to hop in and hanging out and whatnot. You posted a Final Fantasy 7 Remake combo a couple days ago. Not sure if you saw it, but shared it on your Discord self-promo. Oh, shoot. All right, I'm going to check it out. Nice. If J Kim is working on our emote right now, so if he does have a chance to upload it to me, maybe we'll upload it live and we can actually use it today when we read the new video. Let's go into self-promo on our Discord. Yo, what's going on? Lister, I see you. You believe it's Unreal 5? I haven't seen anything to really be able to determine that. To be honest, it looks just like it did on Unreal Engine 4, so I don't know. We haven't I can't make an assumption on what the engine is. To me, it looks just like Remake Part 1, so it just very well might be Unreal Engine 4. Discord alert is annoying. Yeah, I usually keep it on streamer mode so I don't get so many notifications. The streamer mode like mutes the notifications. Where the hell is my oh, here you go. Damn, I have not been in here in a while. Alright, let's check out this combo from our boy Desali. And I'm sure they'll confirm the engine in a few months. Juggles. The microphone pop.
What was that?
Yo, Sir Crap, thank you for the 10 months, dude.
That's the sickest combo I think I've ever seen in FF7.
Nice. Sir Crab, thank you so much for the 10 months, man. Speaking of where the next game ends, if Rebirth hits a hard swing at an all-new story, towards an all-new story beat, sorry, I can't read today, my bad. It could end literally anywhere if it's all a new story. That's very true. It could be on some other crazy shit. Chat, we will be playing Crisis Core, by the way. I'm looking into, you joined the Discord, Coco? Nice. I'm looking into getting the modded Crisis Core ready so we could play that. That's going to be fun. It's possible for them to switch to Unreal Engine 5 halfway through. It's just, I don't know if they would do that, right? Like, cause it's backwards compatible with 4, and maybe they did already to take advantage of assets, but we'll have to see. Like I said, I haven't seen much information or evidence to really say whether or not they are using Unreal Engine 5 or not, so we'll have to see. There's no reason not to do it. Yeah, I get that, but I can't assume. I'm not an expert on it. I haven't really studied UE5. I just seen the trailers and whatnot, so I can't. I'm not the guy to go to on that. I mean, Night Sky Prince will probably know more than me. He's actually, like, you know, worked on games and developed stuff, you know. Don't you think it looks like UE5 photo geometry? Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. You know what? Let's pull up the trailer. Let's pull up the trailer and just have that going to us right here. Oh, that's the Ever Crisis trailer. Shout out music. Max believes Northern Crater. I do too.
The past is forever.
I do
But the
too.
future, even if it has been written, can be changed.
How many times have we watched this trailer? Probably
So focus on
like
the future, not the past.
777 times.
He wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
I love the way Sephiroth walks.
I saw you lying there. I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
I love that rendition of One Winged Angel.
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
Oh man, if this game really does go all the way to the Northern Crater, that is nutty, bro. I would love that so freaking much, chat. I absolutely would love that. Because we would get a lot of depth. They would... I am worried that they would cut certain things, but it's hard to say if they would do that. Oh, shit! GP with the Tifa membership upgrade. Oh, man. Thank you so much for that. I am forever grateful. For those that don't know, GP is an amazing individual. He's been gifting memberships left and right. So a lot of you guys have been gifted memberships from him. If you were, be sure to shout him out and say thank you. And if you're not sure, spam some emotes in the chat. And remember, you get emotes by being a member on the channel. And if you do want to gift memberships, you have to do it from a desktop browser on mobile or desktop browser on your PC. Can you imagine the Sephiroth is not in the Northern Crater cocoon? That'd be trippy. Can you imagine if him and... Okay, so like, what's even crazier is if the Advent Children Sephiroth and the Cocoon Sephiroth meet up and somehow fuse and become like Sephiroth Nort. Damn, son! Oh god, the KH influence. How do you get a gifted membership? So when somebody gifts a membership, you have to click accept or allow gifts on your account. But it only shows up when somebody donates like gift memberships.
He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with...
So like looking at the backgrounds, dude, I really wish there was a true 4K trailer. Like I downloaded this one and it says 4K, but it's upscaled. It's upscaled 4K from what's that dude's name? Oh my god. Downstorm AF with the 5 gifted memberships. For those that are watching right now, you probably have a prompt on your screen that says allow gift, allow gift. You have to click allow or allow your account to do it, and then going forward, you'll be able to get it. But shout outs to Justin K, Frederick Payne, Jason Stone, Farius, Ashraf, and Captain Mac. Enjoy your gifted tiered memberships and also your free entry to the PlayStation 5 raffle. For those that are watching, members on our channel of any tier, all members are entered into a raffle to win a disc version PS5. That's true. We do those often on our channel, and we have one ending this month. So in 10 days, we will find out who the winner is, and it will be shipped to you no matter where you are in the world. By the way, I always pay for the shipping no matter where it goes. If it goes to Japan, that's like $130 shipping. I know because the last winner was in Japan, and I sent one to them last year. I will always pay the shipping. So never, ever, ever fall for those scams that say, hey, you just want a PS5 using my account's name, and you have to pay for the shipping. I will never, ever, ever make a viewer pay for the shipping if they won the contest. Just want to let you guys know that. Top musician, man. Thank you so much for the 100. Not 100, sorry. 101 at tier 1. Thank you so much. What's up, Travis? How you doing? Do you have any predictions for Rebirth? Let's talk about some.
For the planet with Jenova at his side.
I do have a video breaking down. My my initial thoughts on the trailer, and a lot of stuff has changed since then. So I guess we can go through it and talk about things that I've noticed that other people talked about that changed my opinion. Now, one thing that I will admit, I absolutely love these moments where we don't know anything about what's going on, because this is fun for me. This is fun for me and other content creators, because we get to put our thoughts and ideas out there, and we get to see what others think. And we could also change our own opinions based on what other people say, and vice versa. I think that's my most favorite time about all of this stuff, about any new game or content coming out. I'm really happy and looking forward to what is coming for us.
Can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
The focus on the future, not the past, that Eric said right there. It's hard. It's obvious she's talking to the group. I don't know at what point of the story she's going to be saying that. It has to be fairly early, because they don't really have a lot to talk about while walking a calm. And I feel like this is something that will piggyback off of what she was talking about at the end of the first remake.
Can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
I like how she says focus on the future, not the past. And the first thing we see is the meteor coming into contact with Gaia. The very first thing that we see. So this is the future, but this also happened in the past. But because things have changed, it could be a different future. What if instead of a big ass meteor hitting Gaia, it's freaking a big ass face of Genesis's face falling into the sky, Rick and Morty style? No? Nobody on board with that one? You think that feather represents that he's dead? It could. It could be that Zach's what if, okay guys, chat, what if
focus on the future, not the past.
What if what if Zach is like in some Sixth Sense bullshit? You know how Bruce Willis was a ghost? Spoiler alert, 30 years later. You know how Bruce Willis was a ghost in Sixth Sense? What if Zach is a ghost in Sixth Sense, and he's doing all these things, and he's actually like able to interact with stuff like Cloud, because I guess they have like some sort of connection, but like nobody else sees him. Like, what if we play Zach's game? What if we play Zach's game and nobody can see him, nobody can interact with him, except like these Mako infused monsters, or people that are Mako infused can interact and see him? That'd be so silly. If they went that ham with it, that would be crazy. Sixth Sense gets spoiled everywhere, bro.
He wants to finish what he started.
See, there's also a lot of people in my comments asking me if Cloud is telling his flashback and he didn't get the Buster Sword until before he got to Midgar, how does he have the Buster Sword in this flashback? And that clearly tells me that you have not played the original Final Fantasy VII. And I highly recommend, if you're watching this and if that is the case, you need to play the original game, or at least play Crisis Core. Crisis Core, actually no, you still need to play the original game, because Crisis Core will show you how he gets the Buster Sword, but it won't. It'll just be a little confusing. We explained it on our last stream, essentially on how he goes about doing that. And I also went into great detail of it by playing the calm scene over again. So get more at Game Awards 2022. Might be right. Definitely play the original game. The original game is out in a... Lights flashing. So weird. The original game is available on every single platform. You can play it on anything. You can play it on your PC, your Nintendo Switch, your phone. You can play it on your PlayStation 4, 5, PlayStation, Xbox Series X, get the original game. Get the original game. Trust me. If I wasn't even Soldier First Class by that time, it's a little bit more to that. It's a little bit more than just that, but yes, you are essentially on the right track. Holy shit! 56,555 subs. Bro, can you imagine? In 500, if we got 500,000 more subs, we could have a fake phone number. We could be like 555 555555. Silly. And also, if you're watching, join our subreddits. Just subscribe, great content. Yo, Booby Miles, love you, man. Love you long time. Kativa Gatina, nice name. GM Chewbacca, Danny Bertoli, and the Sandback and Top Musician. Guys, thank you so much for the follows and tier 1 subs. Appreciate that.
To reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with.
I wish, I really, really wish we could see. You know what I'm thinking here, chat? I'm thinking right here. This is, I think okay, so you know how in the original game, when you go to Nibelheim, in Nibelheim's background, the Shinra Mansion is there, and then there's a kind of a walkway where you go through like the mountains to get to the Mount Nibel. This is that little walk, and I'm pretty sure if the camera probably was to turn around, we could probably see the Shinra Mansion like in the distance through the walkway. Unless it's like significantly further, then we'll have to see on that. But this is that's pretty dope. Yeah, this is definitely Nibelheim for sure. They if you go back and you look at the original photos of Nibelheim, these mountains are here. Like they recreated it. Let me see. I'm FF7 OG. I think they get closer. We go up here.
Died. I saw you lying there. I figured it was too late.
We're gonna get to play the piano, and we're gonna steal her orthopedic
that
undies.
I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
All right, Chad, look at that. Very similar. Look at the textures. This is definitely Mount Nibel. But obviously, it looks much more it looks much more like aesthetically pleasing for sure. It is definitely Mount Nibel. Oh shit, yo, what if the rune blade is right? Well, technically the rune blade is here, right? The rune blade is here. We can't see it over there. Yo, you're right. The rune blade, bro. We're about to grab that shit. Right up here, maybe? Maybe it's in this facility. There's a facility here. Right here in this corner. The rune blade is over there. 100%. GM Chewbacca is right. The mountains are closer in the first clip. Well, the mountains extend, you know? Like, if you look at the previous portion.
Claim his birthright.
And also, if you look right here. One way to know it's not in reverse. See right here, it's we're at 1,069 meters currently on the compass. But when we get to this next segment, we're in the 900s towards the destination. 950. So that was about 100. That was about 100 meters into it.
I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died?
I'm gonna grab that shit, baby.
Imposter?
Give me that rune blade. But yeah, see, 935. Think they'll let us keep weapons from remake? Yeah, I think they will, but they won't let us keep the Ragnarok, the limit break thing. Yo, Danny, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate that. And Vice, thank you for the prime. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I appreciate that. Watching in Japanese with the subtitles on. I did. And the main discrepancy for me with that is like, well, obviously Cloud says Zack's name. And Tifa kind of seems a little bit more aggressive or angry in what she's saying to Cloud at this point about being an imposter. But she doesn't necessarily say that. It's more about like, oh, so I'm lying, basically. Like, she's being more vocal about his story that he's telling versus the original game, where kind of didn't say anything. She kind of just sat there, scratched her head, and was a little uneasy about hearing this stuff that isn't necessarily the case. Yuffie has all of our stuff. Forget about it. It's gone. Bro, I'll kill her. She should give it back to us unless she sold it. John Lou, what's going on, man? Any new discoveries? New discoveries? Let's see. Besides the fact, I mean, I talked about this in my video, but these, like, this definitely looks like a path down here. Yeah, like, it sort of, like, has a path. So I'm pretty sure we'll be able to go to these facilities and these buildings. Maybe this portion here, then go down to, like, maybe the base level of it and then enter that way. 100%, the Rune Blade is going to be in here. Rune Blade's going to be in here. I don't think they're going to put it in a random chest on the cliff, but even if they do, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But definitely I know a lot of people are saying that the white feather is symbolizing Aerith, and I understand that thought process because it 100% that makes sense. It does. But to me, anytime you see Zack and a white feather, it's almost always 100% associated with Angeal, his mentor. Because Angeal got white feathers, white wing in Crisis Core. And at the end of Crisis Core, Dango actually brought up a really good thing that I forgot about. At the end of Crisis Core, Angeal with his wings can be seen pulling Zack up into the live stream. Yeah, Angeal is definitely watching over him. That's 100% what I think is the case. Oh shit, we got a hype train right now on Twitch. Thank you guys. Yeah, this definitely symbolizes Angeal. Definitely symbolizes Angeal, and there's a there's a point in the Crisis Core trailer that does it.
Don't you think dogs? Heaven?
Not quite. It's a church.
I love this remix.
By the way, what is your dream? To become first?
Yo, Draconis, thank you so much for the Prime.
To become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Here we go. Yo, Kativa, thank you so much for the Prime. Yo, you guys pushed us into a level 2 hype train. Twitch is on point right now, on fire, blazing up, baby. Thank you so much. The bricks are back. You're absolutely right. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We got a new emote, chat. We got a new emote. I'm adding it as we speak. We are going to be adding it right now for you guys to use. Start this back from the beginning. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that, man. You are a legend.
Making progress, Zack.
Angeal, I can cut loose, right?
Within reason.
It's showtime.
Soldier First Class Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai.
You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
All right, it's been added. I think you might have to refresh the stream if you're on YouTube. Yo, Quella, thank you so much for the tier 1. The gift tier 1. Thank you. Shout out to Coyote Demo.
Project G gave birth to the man we know as Genesis.
Project G.
Project Genesis.
Settle down. Zack the puppy.
Oh, you about to get bit.
What do you know? Shit, lapdogs!
No respect for song, bro. Yo! Blitzkrieg. You think the Switch version of Crisis Core will be cloud-based? I think so. Hello from Thailand. Kenny, thank you so much. Ghost of Corel, thank you so much for the tier 1. And David, thank you for the 5. What do you think of the theory that Zack's timeline is a timeline Sephiroth wants to make real to end Cloud's existence and reason for being?
Is it?
I don't think Sephiroth wants Cloud to die. I think Sephiroth wants Cloud to make it to the end so he can take Cloud's body. I think that's the one thing that's always consistent with Sephiroth's motives. He's obsessed with Cloud because he wants to join Cloud. He wants to be within him. And not even just him, Jenova. Jenova wants Cloud's body so freaking bad. For whatever reason, they cannot penetrate his cheeks. His plot armor is too thick. It is very difficult. We hype, Coco. We hype. New emotes, chat. We got new emotes on the channel. Feel free to show them off in the chat. You guys show them off one time. Soul Joe, thank you so much for the sub. And #1 Kingdom Hearts anime fan, thank you for the sub as well. What do you think of the possibility of Zack having his own scenario side game like Yuffie does with Integrate? Rebirth has a main game and a side game. I think Crisis Core Reunion might have a little bit more content than we originally thought. Yeah, we definitely know this song when Song got hit in the nuts with that fireball. Genesis was so out of pocket for that.
Zack the puppy.
Song didn't deserve that.
What do you know?
He gets hit right in the nuts. Let me go back a little bit. Bro, that's a violation right there. My man's got violated in 4K, bro. You know, it's kind of like karma, right? This is like, you know, the universe knows he slaps Aerith in the original game, so this is what he gets. He also gets his ass whooped in Advent Children. And he also gets his ass whooped at the Temple of the Ancients. Bro, this is why I don't think they'll ever make us fight Song, because he seems like a pushover. I've never seen Song ever assert power over someone unless it was a defenseless flower girl and him slapping her. Remember? Yo, what's up, Tim? Want the mission to be different. You can't kill 10,000 soldiers again. I think we're going to get different. I think they're going to expand and give us more side missions. I believe that. You guys, thank you so much for the hype train. I appreciate you all, man. Sephiroth is definitely trying to break free from Jenova. I think that he has his own motives and his own plans. Song to simp. Yeah, I'm gonna tweet that. I gotta tweet that. I'm sorry, I'm stealing it. For those that if you have a Twitter, if you use Twitter by any means, feel free to follow me on there. I'm sometimes funny. I also steal things from the chat. Talk about fire crotch. I know, bro. This is what happens when syphilis personified. Mark Davies, thank you for the sub. For those that are tuning in, we have a new video dropping right after this stream, so don't go anywhere. It will raid into it directly. And we're going to be able to use our new emotes, the Blitzkrieg emotes. I'm excited for that. If you're watching, refresh the page if you haven't gotten it yet, but we got a new emote courtesy of Joshua Kim. It's for when we raid videos and when we raid channels. Basically, the Blitzkrieg is storming in. Oh, it looks so pretty. I love it. I love the color scheme, man. Thank you. Yes, that's it right there. The main purpose for today's video is to talk about like all this stuff, obviously, but we're mainly going to be focusing on Ever Crisis.
Become first unattainable. I'm a hero.
Oh, but what I was saying before about the feathers. See, that's Angel. It's like they're not showing it to us because obviously that's a big part of the story, but the feathers and Zack, it's a very it's a recurring theme. It's a constant recurring theme within the story.
Protect your honor. As soldier.
Why he's slashing, bro? They're not even that close. Yo, Alan Lorenzo, thank you so much for the follow. Spam calls. I don't know, man. It's just, I'm obsessed, Chad. I'm obsessed. Danny, thank you so much for the raid hype.
Can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
He wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright.
Medulla Oblongata, thank you so much for the follow. Alan Lorenz, thank you so much as well. Trader to Heaven, you guys are amazing. Hero 2, shout out to you guys.
I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
Bum, 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 bum. Do you think Crisis Core will get a physical release?
5 years ago.
I think it will.
Where are you?
I do believe it will.
What happened to you?
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry. Feel like I feel sorry.
You know what? Here's one thing though that's interesting about the white feather. Some people, like I saw you say white feather equals death, right? There is actually something specific about this. Let me pull it up really quick so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. And maybe you guys will understand what I mean. Because I think about it, right? It kind of makes sense.
It's Dingo here.
This is Dingo, by the way. Feel free to check him out. Oops, unlike and subscribe. Dingo did a breakdown as well. Great friend. Definitely check out his channel if you haven't yet. I was watching his video before the stream, and
in today's video,
he actually linked together this right here. Okay. So my thought process, right? My thought process behind this whole thing, when Zack sees the feathers, he's technically alive, right? He's alive, he sees the feathers, he's alive, he's not dead.
Cloud and Zack, which is an overshadowing that Angel is looking after Zack from heavens above. I mainly said that because in Crisis Core's ending,
and then here the feathers, when Zack is dead, the feathers
falling from the sky that turned into Angel's arm to pull him
turn into Angel.
In general, Angel is always associated with white feathers, just exactly how Sephiroth is associated with black feathers.
So I think him seeing that they're white feathers, it means he's alive. But if he was dead, he would see the spiritual form of them, which would technically be Angel. That's what I believe.
During that scene, we hear Earth talking about what we have done is set in stone, and asking the party to focus on the future.
Yeah, shout out to Dango for putting that footage in there. Yeah, Zack was saying, I want to have those wings too, or something like that. Yeah, he did. He definitely did say something about that.
Feel like I failed you. Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
That line, I think it might be towards Angel. I feel like that might be something he's saying towards Angel or Tifa. Or Tifa. It's very possible he could be talking about Tifa.
The past is forever, but the future.
All right, let's go back through this clean.
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past is forever, but the future, even if it has been written, can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
Cloud and Zack are technically underneath the plate. There's a lot of people that think that Zack is still going to die here. But remember, Zack died way, way, way back in the distance from Midgar. But if you look at here,
the past is forever. In stone.
They are underneath the plate. Right here. See, this is the plate above them, and it's dripping Mako.
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
Focus on the future, not the past. Text message. I can't answer that now. My mom just came home and Grayson's like tripping out.
He wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright.
Cloud telling the party Sephiroth's motives.
Jenova at his side. saw you lying there. I
Talking to
figured it was
Tifa?
too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
See, that doesn't make any sense right there, what Tifa said. Like, I talked about this in my breakdown already. If you haven't, feel free to subscribe and check it out. But that doesn't make any sense. Like, her response, she's too angry right there. It's definitely a different conversation or a different sentence structure within the same conversation. Maybe it's mentioned later or towards the end of Cloud telling his story.
I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
And also, one thing I was wrong about,
You were
here at the end,
5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
not talking about Zack because he's somehow remembering it. But here, this Aerith line, I was incorrect about this.
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Max brought up a really good point, and a lot of people in the comments too, about how that line from Aerith could very well be from like the Gold Saucer date, where she's talking about she's trying to find him, the real him, trying to look into finding the real him. That makes a lot of sense and definitely applies to all of that. What's up, Mark? How you been, man? Yeah, I was thinking like, you know, context, focusing on Zack, but obviously with these trailers, they like to splice together dialogue and moments at different points to sort of allude to one thing, but actually it's a huge like what do you call it, like deflection. It's trying to confuse people with the scene.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
The sorry, I feel like I failed you from Zack, I think that I felt like, oh, there's a couple things, right? Maybe if Zack drops off Cloud somewhere and he sees Tifa find Cloud and then takes him in, he sort of recognizes Tifa, and far away he's talking to himself and the viewers, we hear it, and he's like, I'm sorry I failed you, or some shit like that, talking about Cloud, talking about Tifa, or he could be reminiscing about Angeal. It could be about Angeal. I think that would make a lot more sense of it being a little bit towards Angeal. Okay. Now let's look at the Japanese one. Wait, who did Miskiff?
Welcome everyone, it's Tiger here.
I thought
which
somebody
is the
died.
second part of the
Sadness and anger are what makes us strong, but it will also change us. Don't think about the past, but the future instead. He wants to take back the planet, along with Genova, become its ruler. He's trying to continue his plan. I thought I was too late that day. So are you doubting me? You're implying as if someone else was there instead. So you're doubting me? You're implying as if someone else was there instead. Implying that someone else was there instead. See, it's also a different point of conversation too, but that could be a response to her saying, are you sure you took a photo with me? Are you sure it was me in that photo? Right? Because remember Zack and Zack, Tifa, and Sephiroth took that photo together before they went to the mountains. Hey, what's going on, Tiger Chick? Just send me the German lines after the stream. Nice. Appreciate that, Coco. Yeah, that's my thoughts too, Internet. I was saying how maybe he could have said to her. In my video, I said maybe Cloud was referring to how badly wounded she was that he was so surprised he saw her alive 5 years later. Like when he saw her, he couldn't believe it was her because of how badly wounded she was. He didn't want to believe it. And she was like, so what are you implying? Like, you know, was I like, you thought I was dead, or that I'm currently like an imposter or some shit like that? You get what I mean? It could have been something along the lines where like, I didn't think it could be you because of how bad that, how badly injured you were. It didn't make any sense. I think that is one concept of what it could be. Yeah. So is Cloud still having crazy flashbacks or more severe? Like he mixed up his own story with Zack's? Yeah. I mean, that's what was happening in the original game too. We came here together 5 years ago? Zack, where are you? So the reason why I believe the English version is omitting Zack's name is because in Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? In Final Fantasy VII Remake, when Aerith and anytime Cloud tries to think about Zack or has an encounter where Zack is being referenced, he gets Jenova headaches. Jenova's trying to suppress the real memories and fill in blanks for him. Like Aerith does this on purpose in the playground where she mentions Zack Fair, and Cloud just starts like spazzing out, and we get a weird like, you know, a bunch of Jenova headache cuts, and then it switches to Aerith just like staring him in his face, like she's like analyzing him like a therapist. She's like, okay, that was weird. Like she's monitoring him, right? Any mention of Zack is suppressed, yes. It's like the Patriots, Lali Lule Lo. Ghost Saucer Date. Sorry, I couldn't do anything. Still think it could be referring to maybe, there's three things I think it could be referring to. Tifa, Cloud, or Angeal. I don't think he's talking to Aerith. I don't believe he is. I don't know. I don't think he is. That's most likely is, since in the OG it was similar, since his story was fucked up and calm, and Tifa knew the story but didn't tell him right away. Yeah, hence the doubt. Exactly. That's exactly what you got from the trailer. You didn't know what happened to her after the Nibelheim incident. Yeah. And also, if you read Traces of Two Paths, they go into more detail about Tifa's injury and how much rehabilitation she needed to go through, the surgery she needed, the skin grafts and all that stuff, because she was really badly injured, like pretty bad. And she was in a coma for over 20 days, was it? I haven't read it in a while, but it was a significant amount of time. Get the impression that part 2 is going to introduce Zack earlier. Maybe Cloud remembers him, but assumes they're both on that Nibelheim mission as soldiers. I wonder how that's going to play out. I don't know if that'll be the case, because Cloud is telling the flashback here, and he has the Buster Sword. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. That's a dream after the Temple of the Ancients. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. That's Zack saying that. That's not Cloud, that's Zack. Let me play right here.
You.
Sorry.
Alright.
5 years ago.
This is Cloud's voice.
Where are you? What happened to you?
Aerith.
I'm trying so hard to
And this next
find
one
you.
is Zack.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
It's not, that last one's not Cloud, that's Zack. Yeah, it happens. At first, I thought so too, when we were watching it live. But then when we rewatched it afterwards, I was like, oh shit, that's Zack. You can hear the mannerisms. But the crazy thing about this, Cloud's voice, it doesn't have the like asshole bravado that he's putting on, right? As a soldier. This sounds like Cloud before he had Mako in him. Like, this is the real Cloud, like in his mind, talking to himself. Or this is like how he sounded when the flashback with him and Tifa when they were at the water tower in part 1. This is Cloud's voice, but it's different.
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
That part. What happened to you? It's more softer, right? Like Cloud's got a really soft approach in how he's expressing his dialect there. You know? Oh snap, Lloyd. 13 months, red materia gang. You need crisis core on your PS5 like yesterday. Don't worry, man. Hopefully, I mean, we got 6 months until winter technically starts, right? December 21st is when winter starts. Hopefully it is a Christmas release. Definitely will be the younger Cloud saying that. So I think I have the footage here. Pull it up. Pulling it up, man. We pulling it up. Night Not Oblivion, thank you for the follow. Also, 50 Shades of Grey, Hero, thank you guys for the follows as well.
What would you say that last one looked like?
I can tell you're nervous.
This is my footage I recorded. Oh my god, my ears.
There's a training center too.
Don't expect me to.
If you need to check, you start and then we go to town on him.
Listen to Cloud's voice in this flashback. Just his dialect, the mannerisms, the way he inflects.
Hey. So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work.
Yeah, they have different voice actors, but I'm talking about just the way that he's wording the words. Even like, okay, Cody Christian. I was thinking about Hayden Christensen. Cody always has a harder form of the way Cloud delivers lines, right? He kind of talks like he's really rough with the way he's like spitting out the words, right? Whereas like Cloud, younger Cloud, is more like he's more soft, right? Like he's kind of talking a little higher, like this, sort of, not being too aggressive, softly talking to Tifa. Whereas he's telling Barrett, "Get help." You really hear that, don't you? Get help. Like,
I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back
he
for a
borrowed
long
Zack's
time.
speech patterns along with mannerisms.
Guess not.
It's actually true because in the Ultimania, it explains that Cloud's thought process before the Honeybee Inn dance, they confirmed he thought, what would Zack do? What would Zack do in this moment? And then he just started busting out the moves.
Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
I have that
That's what
scene where he
heroes do.
talks to himself in the church.
They
We're gonna
save
pull it up.
people. Please? Just once.
Uh...
Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
To be here? Get him! I haven't watched this scene in a while. Let's see.
Hey, buddy. You okay? Yeah. Made it through with just a couple of scraped knees back then. Back then? What do you say? We doing this? Have we? Never mind about that. Right now, you need to focus on yourself. Move something. Anything. Why not? Good. Easy does it. Slow. And steady. Yeah. Hey.
Oh my god, look at the textures on his nose, bro. What the hell? Holy shit. That's way too much detail, bro. Way too much detail. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Are you? Who are you?
I am
everything.
You're everything.
Hello in there.
Yeah, it's 4K.
Oh, Cloud. There's still so much to be done.
Yeah, you can send me the German lines in Discord. Yo, Ralphie, thank you for the sub.
Maybe
His
you're
voice,
not
so this Cloud's voice doesn't sound like the younger Cloud, and it doesn't sound like Cloud's inner dialogue that we're assuming in Rebirth. I wonder if there's a reason for that.
Back then? What do you say? We doing this?
What do you say? We're doing this?
Never mind about that. Right now, you need to focus on yourself. Move something. Anything.
Maybe it's just vulnerable Cloud. This one.
to find you.
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
I'm trying so hard
Go
to
back to the
find
who are you? Alright, let's do it.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you. Why not? Good. Easy does it. Slow. And steady. Yeah. Hey, who are you?
Yeah. Good catch. Good catch.
Hey, who are you? Who are you?
I am your everything.
Fucking creeper. Yeah, that's a good catch. Good catch, yeah. So most of that dialogue, he was using his normal tone until the very end. With the who are you? Lloyd, thank you for the 500 yen, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Steady. Yeah. Hey, who are you? Who are you?
I am your everything.
Lloyd says, except for Barrett, you prefer the Japanese voice actors. This is really tripping you up. 3 a.m. here going back to bed. No worries, dude. Thank you so much for the yen. I appreciate the resub, and you have a good time. Sleep Easy's here. What's going on, man? My guy, how you been? I was trying to catch you guys' stream yesterday, but it was very loud where I was, and I wasn't able to hear much, so I kept it on to give you guys some watch time. We're trying to see Cloud's voice patterns. That's what we're checking out right now. Cloud's like pre-Mako infused or like innocent normal Cloud's like voice inflection. Because this right here Fuck! Chat, I'm so sorry. Damn, that fucking jump scared the shit out of me.
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
What happened to you? That's not asshole Cloud.
Use that vending machine.
Heya. So, what did you
I'm
want to talk
overthinking
about?
this. Of course. You gotta overthink everything. That's the fun in this.
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work.
I'm not like the other guys, you know. That's right, baby. You ain't.
I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a
See
soldier?
the scene with Cloud and his mom from Remake?
Yeah.
That's part of the
So I
Calm
won't be back
flashback
for a
too.
long time.
It is, and there's a weird thing about that. Like Cloud has the double pauldrons in that flashback instead of the single like bolt screw one.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing.
Dilly dally shilly
When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just
Maybe the
once.
line "I
Come
failed you"
on,
was spliced after
promise
Cloud
me.
finds himself. Could be true.
Fine. I promise.
Remortgage. Re-death grip. Re-death grip. You could do that. Shit. That might be it. Hope my hearing is okay. My hearing is destroyed from high school. In high school, I used to have like two 15-inch speakers in my my truck's like back, and I was basing out all the time, so my ears are completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. Guys, this is me right now, bro. I'm posting emotes of what I look like right now in the chat. That's me. The dilly dally shilly shy threw you off with Advent children. I think the Cloud's mom flashback is, well, it's before that.
Me worried. I'll introduce.
But we agree.
Wait, when was Cloud's mom flashback? Was it not when he was... No, it wasn't when he was sleeping here.
Bobby.
It's been so long, I've just been skipping around cutscenes and shit.
I drove the hound into the area up ahead.
Your ears are disturbed from that loud sound. I'm so sorry, Zealous. I apologize, chat. That shit got my ass.
Try me.
Eric's house when he meets Elmira. Shoots. I think, you know, I do think I might have that. Alright, I'm gonna lower the volume because I'm not trying to do that again to you guys.
You okay?
I was over here messing with mods and stuff too. Before we sneak out. Oh yeah, my graphics card was like taking... My OBS was like running like shit in some of these recordings. This is when I was like, I was on a mobile setup and the game had just came out on PC. Oh, let's beat Rude's ass.
Cloud, leave him be. Rude's not a bad person, really.
No, I'm not bad. But
I just gotta
not,
do bad things. Smoking with
I
cigarettes.
sometimes have to do bad things.
I think remake will definitely sell a lot more copies too.
Don't take it personal.
When Rebirth comes back around. Bald Brotherhood.
You Turks are all the same. All bark, no bite.
Mr. Worldwide.
No need to get rough.
He said shit.
Okay then.
Yo, yeah.
So you had
Beat his ass in 4 flat.
No, I don't believe that I have.
Just stop it.
Can't. It's my job.
Then think about changing careers.
I see.
Anytime now.
That's it.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to disorder him. Disorder him, Cloud. Oh, I don't have any
Cloud's pretty strong,
Itiba.
Seen this type before. You don't know me.
Bro, on hard mode, I greased this man's cheeks.
You'll be blown away.
Try this. How's that payback?
Let's go. Shouldn't keep Mom waiting. Honest.
Normal life. A good girl. You boys made a trade. A normal life. For power.
What's up, King?
You can't have it both ways.
I'm back.
Good. Now, I hope you're hungry.
Starving, right?
She knows. Mom, what did you tell him? I was gonna suck his... What?
I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city.
Claudia got a Buster Sword too. Right here. Right here. Buster Sword, Claudia.
I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
Double
An older,
pauldrons.
more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
Don't want to overstay my welcome.
Yo, did I pass this on the first try? Let me see. Jesus Christ, it's so dark. Remember the first time I played this game? I went through this shit without hitting any of the stuff. Gang. Gang, gang, gang.
You're leaving?
So, how do I get to Sector 7?
It's simple enough.
You said you'll be able to do it. All right, we're gonna have to. We're gonna look at the Ever Crisis footage just now. Yeah, Aerith put those traps. Yeah.
He wants to reclaim his birthright.
Cloud, it looked like she could be Elmira's sister.
Genova at his side.
Who's Cloud's father, anyways? I don't think they'll ever explain that because the mystery is always good to keep up. But I think Cloud's father might be somebody related to Shinra.
What are you implying?
Because the Shinra mansion
That I'm some kind of imposter?
been around for years. He disappeared in the mountains, apparently.
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
Cloud's dad definitely has that plot armor, though.
Find you.
That massive plot armor.
feel like I failed you.
Cloud's dad is Zack. Zack goes back in time and bangs his mom and becomes Zack's father. Yeah, I don't think they should bring up Cloud's father ever. I think they should just leave it a mystery. You know? I feel that way. How about you guys? It's a good time for Final Fantasy VII fans all over the world right now. Last week, we got 10 minutes worth of information, and we can talk about that shit nonstop. we have been. We have been talking about it nonstop. But most recently, the Ever Crisis trailer has a bunch of new footage. So we're going to look through it and see what little bits and pieces we could pick up from it. I think it's interesting that they start off the opening shot. The opening shot is started off with Crisis Core, and I do like the Angio like portrait. I love this little I love this art style right here. It looks so sick. I can't wait to see all the other characters. Tifa has one too, but it's on the top left. We'll notice that in a sec. Yeah, I remember. Yo, if you were the Slum Drunk is not in Ever Crisis, bro, unplayable. Unplayable. I'll be very upset. It has to be. Chat, it has to be. You were the Slum Drunk. It has to be in here. Genesis is Tifa's male clone. That was conceived via immaculate conception like Jesus. Jesus! The Yuffie interaction in Wutai with Zack. So funny. The Airbuster fight right here. Get a nicer look at Tifa's character model too from this side. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know what's funny though? This exactly is mirroring the original game, because in the original game, President Shinra does, for some reason, I mean, show up here, talk shit, and then a helicopter comes and takes him away before the Airbuster comes. But in Remake, he shows up with drones and holograms. This is the first mission in Crisis Core, right? Where Zack goes up the thing, you fight Behemoth, and then you come across Sephiroth in the simulation. Oh god, quality. You know. Oh, what's that stance Tifa's doing? Oh, she's got her mouth. Oh, she has her hands over her mouth like she's surprised. The Wutai segment, bro. This looks amazing. I cannot wait for this. The fact that it's top down and the stage models look so freaking good. They're doing it, man. They're doing it justice with this. And in here, these are the cells. Okay, so it looks like it's going to maintain. Maybe it'll be like how Final Fantasy VII was, where like all the party members are inside Cloud and they don't like follow you around. I thought that would have been kind of interesting if they made it so that the party members followed you around, but I get it. I get why they didn't do it. But this is Cloud and Tifa's cell, Aerith's cell, which has a lot of papers and documents inside of there. That's interesting. And this is Barrett and Red 13 cell. They're the only ones with a TV, it looks like. This definitely Hojo's lab. Yeah, definitely Hojo's lab, but what part of it? I don't know. I can't recall where exactly this shot would have been from the original game. Game looks good. It makes you sad that this is a gacha. Yeah, me as well. But you know, you never know. I might become the biggest whale. This is Hojo's lab for sure. I want to say this is the elevator, and this is where Red 13 and Aerith were, or opposite. This is where Aerith and Red. No, actually, no. There's no glass here, so. Nice. I just realized where this is. This is Mount Nebel. I don't think this is in the flashback, but this is Mount Nebel, where Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth come up to the Mako pool here, and they can see crystallized materia like being created naturally. That's really dope. Joshua, man, thank you so much for the sub, and Draconis, thank you as well. If you guys are watching, if it's your first time here, subscribe. We love Final Fantasy VII. We do all kinds of breakdowns, gameplay breakdowns, friggin' game breaking breakdowns, story breakdowns. Everything is gonna be crazy over the next few months because we're getting non-stop Final Fantasy VII videos and coverage, and also we have a video showing after the stream talking about news updates for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Part 3. It's pretty dope. You don't want to miss that. So I definitely recommend subscribing, tuning in. We're 30 subs away from 56.6. That's amazing. Is the Mythril Cave? No? No. Let's see. So in here, let's pull up the Mount Nebel scene. I think I recorded it. Actually, you know what? We'll just look up somebody's calm flashback. FF7. My fucking ears and eyes. I was assaulted by that one. Justin, thank you for the sub. Yeah, I think it's here. E2, Key, and Justin, thank you for the subs, guys. Welcome to the channel. It has a different color scheme, but I believe this is it. Materia, when you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. And that is that. It's got a very similar look to it here. So yeah, that is this moment here. It does have a different color scheme, which is interesting. Let's go back. I went back a little bit to look at it again. Yep, new emotes. Did I go back far enough? Or did I go back too far? I didn't go back far enough. I'm an idiot. Yep, definitely Mount Evil. Yeah, the gotchas for the weapons and the battle costumes will be rare drops and special weapon banners. That's cool. Hydrate definitely. My throat is starting to feel it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for using the emotes, guys. Blitzkrieg! We'll make it clap. Let's look at the combat stuff, right? We didn't really get a good look at any of the combat stuff. So this is all story. So now we're getting to the combat portion, starting with this cutscene with Rufus versus Cloud. Darkstar is here, just like in the original game. And this right here underneath Cloud's health bar, I believe this is the ATB bar. It's also kind of crazy that Cloud has 5,000 health in this interaction against Rufus. Cloud is almost about to die, but if we look at the abilities, right? Oh no, actually, the ATB is here. So this is Limit Break. Okay. So this right here, this yellow bar underneath Cloud's health is Limit Break. And then underneath is his ATB. So you need 2 ATBs in order to use Braver, 3 to use Armor Break, and 2 to use Raikiri. Raikiri seems to be a new ability for Cloud, which is pretty cool. It's a Kakashi ability from Naruto. You guys ever seen Raikiri from Naruto? It's like lightning. What does it mean? Like lightning blast or some shit? Let's look at it in Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm has a cool like variation of it that we can't get copyrighted for. There you go. I love this. Lightning bolt. Oh! Kakashi's my favorite character in Naruto. Yo, what the fuck was that last one? That was crazy. Is gacha? How can you at least play the game normally? You can play the game. The gacha elements are just for if you want specific weapons. I'll show you exactly what the gacha elements are for, actually. It's coming up right here, so don't worry. But yeah, Cloud has Raikiri. That's completely new. It looks so dope. Stab him. Oh, we don't get to see what he does afterwards. He just like pokes him. Oh, it looks like he's done. He's jumping back already. Okay, so it's just like, okay, so Raikiri looks like it's like a jab, sort of. Did Cloud lose health for using that? Wait, hold on. Cloud has 1375 health. Darkstar is using Thunder? So what? Is Cloud's getting hit while doing an attack? It's a weird turn-based element. I just noticed that, and Rufus is level 21. See, Darkstar is using Thunder here. What is this charge bar? I wonder if this charge bar is something that we can interact with to make it do more damage or more hits, because it looks like combat outside auto, but it looks like it's sort of ending around the quarter mark, so it's hard to tell what that is. It definitely is an ATB system, but the ATB is like down here, right? They confirm it's like turn-based, but I wonder if it's like this guy is playing on active instead of wait or something like that. That probably is what the case. Flash strike. Cloud has 5,000. Okay, so 5,000 seems to be the default. What you see right here, Tifa has a portrait. Looks pretty dope. Cool to see that they actually have one set up for her. Let's look at this animation. What Cloud is doing right here. What is this move called? So Reno does flash strike to Cloud, and then we have Cloud has Braver, Raikiri, Fire Blow, and Runra. Runra. Look at all these new names. Look at all these new moves. This is amazing. Break gauge, maybe. Maybe it's a boost system. Oh, that's Braver. That's Braver right there. 100%. Zack has Guard Break, Rapid Slash, Thundara Smash, Blizzara, and Cura. And there's a Guard Break up top. I just noticed something. Let's look at Zack attacking slowly. See, the Guard Break gauge, we're going to call it that, underneath the Universal Vice. It gets hit as soon as Zack makes contact. It goes all the way to the end and Zack makes contact. It here. Oh, he's fighting the twins in Wutai. Twin summon things. Man, I can't wait to play this, man. This shit's gonna look so cool. Alright, let's see. Aerith. So Cloud and Barret both have their limit breaks queued up right now, actually. Limit break will create a yellow aura around your character. Cloud has Blade Burst ready, and Barret has Fire in the Hole ready. Aerith actually has Shiva active, so it looks like summons are going to be purple, right? Like not materia wise, but UI prompt. This is cool, man. And Aerith also has Wall Protect, Metal Spike, Life Veil, Area Blizzaga, and Fire Blow. So holy shit, get some AoE magic. I love that. I love AoE magic. And she's fighting against the motor ball at the end of. I just realized they're fighting the motor ball at the end of Final Fantasy VII, Shinra arc. This is the highway. They're actually on the highway right now. Shiva gotcha cutscene. Cloud is using cross slash, but here's where the gotcha elements come in. If you want, you can get these alternate weapons. And Cloud is wearing like a samurai armor here with a double blade on his hip. He has 2 blades on his hip, a third one on his hand, and he's wearing like samurai gear. And he's doing cross slash. That's cool. Limit combo's nice. Tifa's got a nice outfit too. I like this outfit a lot for Tifa. I kind of hope she wears this in Remake Part 2. I think this looks really dope. It's funny because since she is a Nomura character, Kind of getting like Renoa vibes because of the blue. But this looks really cool. I like this. Like I would really like to be able to change up the characters' outfits and add a little bit of flair to that. Oh shoot, whoops. Damn it. VLC be doing this. I don't like, what is Aerith wearing here? Is this like Minerva inspired or like what? He's fighting Wutai soldiers that are level 15. And look, it's that same enemy, I think, from Wutai that Zack was fighting. So this is like, one thing that's really cool about this is you can take your dream party into previous fights, like dungeon challenges. So in the previous trailer, we saw Cloud, Aerith, and Barret fighting against the Scorpion Sentinel, which we know in the original game is impossible because Aerith is not in the game at that point. However, in the demo, you could. But for this, they've already confirmed that there's going to be special modes where you can take your party into and fight other bosses and like harder challenges, essentially, basically to get your gacha money up there or whatnot. I do hope the pricing for the gacha stuff is not too crazy because I'd like to participate and try to be like free to play. But obviously, they're going to try to do something to make money off of it because it is going to be a free game. And these gacha games, they know what they're doing. The roses, they look blue to me. They look blue to me. These are like goldish bronze. Let's go back and look at it. Yeah, these are more blue to me. You guys are saying Luna Freya. And here's the big part of the trailer. Well, actually, it comes up in a second. But the fact that we're seeing stuff after Midgar, which is really cool. This is in Calm. This is the Calm flashback right here. Cloud and Sephiroth are on their way to Nibelheim to infiltrate and check out the old Mako reactor there. And shortly after this, we come across that dragon and we fight it. I can't wait to play this. This is probably going to be chapter 4. They said Midgar is going to be 3 chapters. There we go. This is a Genesis moment at the beginning of Crisis Core. So we get a good look here at what Nibelheim looks like, right? This right here. Is this the water tower here? This is the water tower in Nibelheim that Cloud and Tifa sit on. I figured it would be a little bit more further in. But since this is a shot-for-shot remake, they're not really putting much extra detail, I guess, into the stage maps and just following along with what it originally had. It might just be here in the front. But this is cool. Like seeing this. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Hero, and Nova Frost as well. Wutai when Zack meets Sephiroth. This here is the Calm flashback again, but it's a little bit different, right? Like what we know when Sephiroth starts going crazy and starts slashing the Mako pods, Cloud doesn't jump above anything. He kind of like backs off and jumps away. But this is a little cool aesthetic that they decided to add in there, a different angle, so to speak. Is that a spelling error? I thought it spelled these wrong. No, they did. This right here, I love how much detail they're going into with Ever Crisis. I really do. I think it looks amazing, and I am very, very grateful that they're doing this, and I can't wait to play it. However, the camera angles are a little like funky because like in this specific scene with Sephiroth here, it's supposed to be a pretty cool moment when he says, "Out of my way, I'm going to see my mother." The camera angle for this hallway corridor going into the Shinra Mansion's like library is supposed to be like a really nice camera shot that's like a little unsettling. Here, I'll show. Actually, we have it right here. I can show you guys. See, it's like it's not a deal breaker for me by any means. Of course, this is actually really cool that they're doing this in the first place. But it's just like while this does look cool, I do think that the camera angles of the original game, if they could find a way to sort of mimic that and replicate that, I think that would be a great, great thing. Yeah, like see how far back Cloud is right here and Sephiroth's angle right there? This is called a Dutch angle. If I remember correctly, internet, it should be 10 parts per game. I think they said the original Final Fantasy VII story will wrap up in 10 chapters. So the first 3 chapters are Midgar. Chapter 4 is the calm flashback and open world area. And then we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 until the end. Ain't Limit Break the purple, you mean? No, Limit Break was yellow because underneath Cloud and Barrett, the limit breaks were underneath their names and it was yellow. Whereas Aerith was purple and hers said Diamond Dust. You think Ever Crisis will legit have an overworld? I don't think it will. I don't think it will because I don't see how that could work in a gacha game. Well, I say that, but Genshin Impact exists. Never mind. Let me reiterate this. Let me reiterate that. I hope it does, but I would like to see how they do it because other than Genshin Impact, I'm not sure how they would do an overworld of Final Fantasy VII, right? Because even even after you beat the game, right, or even after you finish a chapter and say that, like, you know, you have to wait a month for the next story elements to come up, what's going to stop you from walking through the map to the next location, right? Unless they lock it off, but I can't see them doing that. What do you guys think? I'm gonna be playing it on PC. I'm gonna be playing it on BlueStacks emulator. But yeah, I love this shot. I think it looks beautiful. Look at the textures on the ground, the papers and the books all spread out and just looking crazy. The bright red chair in the back to contrast this scene. It's a really cool, like, shot for shot recreation, but I do kind of hope they find a way to mimic the angles a little bit. Just turn it sideways, bro. Just turn it sideways. I just want to see that. This is Tifa's moment here. Cloud versus Sephiroth. You know, I never really got a good look at Jenova here, but it looks really dope. I love what they're doing, man. The aesthetics and the art style of this look insane. And here is the big part that a lot of people are messaging me about. So Sephiroth, we're seeing his weapons and stuff change, right? And we're seeing his look change here. And he has blood on his face. I'm getting a lot of people that have been leaving comments saying they think this is Kadaj, but this is definitely not Kadaj. Kadaj doesn't have bangs like how Sephiroth still does have here. And obviously Sephiroth is younger. What could this be? Well, if you guys remember, Ever Crisis also has a story coming out, an original story for the first Soldier. It's a prequel story that's going to take place of Soldier's origins and their Jenova experiments, and also revolve around Sephiroth, and maybe we'll see some Vincent early Turk stuff. This is a look of Sephiroth at a younger age in the Ever Crisis First Soldier story. I would assume after attacking an area in Wutai. Like the Wutai War, this is like the peak Wutai War, and Sephiroth is like slaughtering people in Wutai, and he's got blood on his face from it. He's enjoying it, and it's like a callback to his Nibelheim thing. But it also shows us he has an obsession with burning down villages and murdering a bunch of people. He was capable of doing it before in Wutai, and he does it again in Nibelheim, and it was much easier because they weren't fighting back. New story with young Sephiroth, yes. Yo, what's going on, Amon Rich? How you been, bro? You think it's something to do with Advent Children? I mean, I don't think so. What I think, so this trailer obviously was a focus on Final Fantasy VII Original and Crisis Core. We're seeing a lot of Crisis Core stuff and Final Fantasy VII Original. Not once do we see any Advent Children stuff. Not once do we see Dirge stuff or before Crisis. However, we do know that the Ever Crisis story for First Soldier is going to be one of the first ones that they put out because of an event that they had where they showcased the teaser trailer of the two characters talking. Actually, I have that here. Let me pull that up for you guys, chat. It was a few months ago. Let me find that real quick. Say real quick, but I could just Google it. Pull it up on the YouTubes. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. It's John Ron's video. Let me pull up this Done. First soldier trailer, where is it? Ah, here we go. Well, this is what it is. This is the first Soldier Ever Crisis story. What about the sword? Does it show up anytime throughout the storyline? No, in Ever Crisis, you can change and customize characters' weapons. So I'm assuming in that one, it's like a custom weapon for Sephiroth, or his weapon he was using before the Masamune. And this right here, to me, if you guys look, I think they're heading towards Wutai. Because look at this materia cave down here, right? Below Wutai, the materia cave there, isn't Mime materia in there? Mime materia? Or is it HP MP swap? One of those two. I know it's not Nice It Around. Nice It Around is on the top right. But on the bottom left, this right here could be Wutai. They're heading towards the continent of wherever Wutai is. And there is something in the back here, or is that just a big-ass cloud? I have no idea. But this is definitely a friggin' materia cave over there. I think that's so dope. And then the biggest tragedy of them all is the fact that it's not releasing yet. We still got quite a ways to go. It is releasing sometime this year, hopefully, but there is for sure going to be a closed beta test in 2022, which we will have to apply for to play on iOS and Android. I don't think the beta is going to be playable on BlueStacks. I'm not sure if mobile betas are playable on emulators like that. We'll have to see. But I have a setup so where my phone can actually stream footage to the stream, so it'll work out like that. Let's go back and look at the sword. But yeah, I think this isn't Kadash. I think this is like a teaser. This is our first official teaser because they don't really have any footage to show us of Sephiroth's origin story of him as a young soldier growing up. Look at the blood on his face, and this is a smirk, bro. That's what an evil guy. Look at this little smile right here. Yeah, but overall, Ever Crisis looks dope, man. I'm hella excited for this. Wait, does Aerith have a portrait here? Yeah, right there. Aerith's portrait. Right here. She looks kind of like a Disney character to me. I don't know. What about you guys? Does Aerith look kind of like a Disney character here to you? Melter, thank you for the follow. And Blackman, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. If you guys are watching and you love Final Fantasy, hit that sub button. Trust me. Wow, pow, bam, take that bad guy. Ah, yes, the former soldier, now throwing his locked in with Avalanche. Damn it, you're not the only hero. I haven't played Crisis Core in a while, but I do remember walking around. Wutai is like one of the first big missions that Zack does, and he also interacts with Sephiroth in the middle of it. Let's see. The combat again. I want to see if that break gauge will function like the stagger gauge. Here we go. Yeah, that's definitely limit break because you saw as Cloud got hit, it goes up. Yeah, definitely limit break. So Cloud's using Raikiri. Darkstar's using Thunder. Same time. I have this bar going up. But also, Reno doesn't have that bar. However, this thing does. So maybe that bar is specific towards unique moves that we can use. And another look at the limit breaks. Limit breaks show up here. I think in the Aerith portion. Zack doesn't have a limit break active, no. Yeah, so Cloud has Blade Burst ready. And Barret has Fire in the Hole. And Aerith is using Diamond Dust, the Shiva summon, the Shiva attack. Yo, Melter, I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much for the double follows. The love is real. Hyped to watch me play Crisis Core? Yo, I'm excited for it too. I haven't played Crisis Core since like 2009, 2010. I remember finding out last year during a SEAL Team 7 that there was a secret boss in Crisis Core. I had no idea. What was it, Minerva? Was a secret boss? That shit was crazy. Sleep Easy and Baby Seal just like casually talking about it. I'm like, wait, what? What are you guys talking about? I played that game a lot. I don't remember any of that shit. So I'll definitely be doing that. Get a good look at Brian's face. Got his little headband on. Oh, this is like shadow. I was like, what is this here? Not blood. This shot looks so badass right here. See, this is a cool angle that they use. It's not the original angle. The original angle was like top down behind Cloud from the above the door from where they entered. This is more of like a bottom right angle. Let's look at the camera angles and see how closely they resemble the original. This was more of like a cutscene. This is very close to it, sort of. It's a little more zoomed in. This, like the Crisis Core stuff, we're not going to get the exact angles because of cutscenes, but this is accurate. This is very, very accurate. This is the exact angle that we see President Shinra interact with the party before we fight the Airbuster. This also was a cutscene. Minerva was crazy, but you can still 99 Phoenix downs from her. Holy shit. Sorry if I haven't been reading chat, guys. I'm just like, I'm so excited with what's going on the screen. If you ask the question or if you have something you want to ask, feel free to ask it again. If I missed it, I'll try my best to get to it. This is an original angle. This seems new to me. This is more like from Remake, but I like that they repurposed it. This kind of has a similar angle, sort of, not really though. It's hard to say. The calm flashback is a little bit more, you know, you walk into the door and then they take you through here and then you walk past it. And this thing's like focusing on the background of like Cloud's like camera angle. Let me see. I think I still have it here. I don't think the bridge break is going to happen. I can't see it happening. I'm curious. I want to look at what Nibelheim, Mount Nibel looks like real quick here. The exhaust for the Mako. LG, thank you so much for the follow. Peanut butter as well. We're almost at 2,000 followers on Twitch. We're 15 followers away. Thank you guys. So now we're going to see cave part here. Yeah, so after you walk up to this part here, I don't think the camera angle changes. Yeah, it just like takes you. Actually, you can't see it here. The scene just changes. You have to come back here by yourself without the party. Aether! Thank you. Yo, what's up, Knocker? Pink Terra, I see you. Justin C, Elcha, Jacob Summers, Iman, my dude. I see you guys. Havenitas, Jitunes, what's going on? Reignited, Exile, Man, you guys are, I appreciate you guys. BltzZ. It's going good. It's going good. Yeah, I'm on Twitch and I'm also on YouTube. YouTube is my main platform, but we stream on both. Climbing at 57K. Damn, chat. We are almost at 57K subs. It's Final Fantasy 7 season, baby. We're having a good time. It's going to be a good one, man. I'm excited to share this with you guys. All right, let's look at more camera angles. The battle animations are fucking cool as hell. I love it so much. This is such a weird like outfit. It's so funny. It's like the Advent Children robe, or is it like a samurai robe with a one shoulder pauldron? But Cloud has 3 swords. That's so trippy to me. Let's look back at Tifa. Kind of like, oh, I hit stop. Why did I do that? Yep, it is Final Fantasy 7, baby. This is a mobile game, yes. But we'll be able to play it on emulator, I hope. All right, let's not hit stop again this time. I just want to see the beginning shot frame of Tifa. I also want to get a 4K version of this trailer. Oh shit, Tifa's got knee pads on and shit too. What? Y'all seen that? Let's go right here. Oh, no, the red. The shoes are kind of red. They got accents of red on it, so it still looks kind of dope. This is a cool fit. I like this outfit a lot. The knee pads again. She also has the elbow guards as well. It's more or less kind of like focusing more on blue, gray, and black in this color scheme. Aerith. Definitely some goddess look. I love the music change here, by the way. That angle is also very, very similar, by the way. That angle is exact, pretty much. Yo, First Soldier Excalibur, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome. Exact angle. That battle's in Wutai. I know the Aerith battle was in Wutai against those Wutai soldiers. The Tifa one, though, it's kind of hard to see. What was Tifa's against? A class fight in the Wutai thing, too. Oh, wait. I saw this logo in the back. I don't know what that is, actually. Oh, they're all fighting the same, like, boss. This is the enemy in Wutai that Zack fights, the twins. Kabaka reactor at Nibelheim. This angle is kind of similar. This angle's different, but I respect it. This is the only one that I wish it was kind of like, you know, tilt the camera a little bit, give it that Dutch angle is what you called it, right? I think that would be really cool. This is exact. This is different, but I think it makes it better. It's a more intimidating angle. That's showing Sephiroth has the high ground. Right? Because he does have the high ground, and you can tell that in the original game as well. But this is just more... I feel like this is more menacing. Also, look how Sephiroth is standing on it. What a savage. You always remember me because I'm the first person to read your comments on the stream. Ah, man. Of course. I like to read everybody's comments. I sometimes miss stuff, but, you know, I'm trying, and I appreciate you guys for holding up with me and coming back to the stream. I saw somebody wrote a comment I wanted to read. Not gonna lie, Remake has brought out a great new Final Fantasy community that you content creators are continuing to attend to. Yo, I appreciate that. I really do. I know there's a lot of negatives in Final Fantasy 7, or just any community has negatives, and I'm just grateful to see that our community is always a positive light, and we have a constant stream of nonstop positivity and just overall everybody having a good time and fun together. And to me, that's what matters. That's what it's all about. And I appreciate all of you guys that stick around, that continue to come back. If you go away for a while, don't worry, I'm not mad. I understand, like, you know, sometimes when people just like fall off and then you come back later, it's all good. I do appreciate you all so much, because I always see like names that we remember, and it's just a great thing to me to see like all these people that we know and love. I wonder, yo, has anybody created a fake 60 frames trailer for this? No, they haven't.
The past is forever, but the future, even if it has been written, can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
Is there a way to loop it in the background while we talk?
He wants to finish what he's.
I think we could just do that here. Ouch.
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
He wants to finish what he started. He wants to
Alright, we're looping
his
it.
birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
Nah, I'm not flexing that up top, Search. I am not doing that. I do love and respect all my peers, and I'm grateful to be in the position that I am to be able to talk about this game in the way that I can and that I love it, and share that love with all you guys.
You were here with me. 5 years
But yeah, that was us just now. If you just tuned in, we were just breaking down the Ever Crisis trailer and like what information we can kind of take from it. It was kind of long, so I'm gonna have to cut that video down a bit. So I appreciate you guys for checking that one out. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button, because only 30% of people who watch and love these videos are currently subscribed. We got to fix that, man. Come on, you guys know you love the channel. You come here every day. You're clicking on us from the recommendation tabs, and I appreciate that, but you're not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button. Fix that, because we got a lot of Final Fantasy 7 videos coming, and you don't want to miss them. Trust me, guys. Can you give a quick rundown of the main events and characters we will see in Rebirth if they end at the Northern Cave? Sure, Tom. If they go all the way to the Northern Cave, which I'm grateful if they do, that means we're going to be able to see, first off, I think the first new character we'll see is probably like maybe somebody in Calm. Of course, the party will interact with Yuffie. Chocobo Bill we already did see sort of at the end of intermission. More so than that, though, I think we'll definitely be getting Vincent Cid. Hey, Cid. Red 13 is going to be able to be controllable. I love that. Roche is going to be coming back into play more. Rufus, for sure. I already said Elena, right? From the Turks. Speedo Dio. Bugenhagen.
Years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
Everybody in Mount Coral.
Hard to find you.
Actually, instead of talking about the people, let's talk about the areas that we would technically be visiting if and when Rebirth goes all the way to the Northern Cave, which I'm excited for. And by the way, if you guys are watching, make sure that you join the membership so you don't miss out on our PlayStation 5 raffle. Members are getting PlayStation 5 raffled at the end of this month, and we'll be raffling it live to see who wins. And you have to be on the stream as well when we go live for that to collect it, right? We'll give everybody like 20 minutes. Like if your name was called and you're not on, we'll give you 20 minutes. Your friends and family will try to reach out to you. So first location we're going to see obviously is Calm. We're going to see the Nibelheim areas in a Nibelheim flashback. Yeah, the Nibelheim flashback, we'll be seeing like Nibelheim. What else? We'll also be seeing Fort Condor for sure. Can't wait to play that mini game again. We're going to be seeing the Chocobo Farm. We're going to be seeing the marshes. I feel like the marshes is going to be more than just a lake with the Midgar Zolom inside. I think it's actually going to be a location that we can go to, enter, and it has a whole different like vibe to it. And it also leads into the Mithril Caves, which we will find the Turks inside and be introduced to Elena. Then after that, we got Fort Condor. And after Fort Condor, we got Junon. And after Junon, we got the cargo ship. Then the cargo ship, we go into Costa del Sol. And then after Costa del Sol, there would be Mount Corel and the areas before Mount Corel leading up to it, Barrett's backstory and all that good stuff. Mount Corel leads into Gold Saucer. Gold Saucer, we run into our issues and go back to Mount Coral and put together the Chocobo races. After Mount Coral, the second time, and Gold Saucer is Gungaga, right? You can actually miss Gungaga, because when I was a kid, I never actually went there. I didn't realize there was a place you could go into, but you could miss Gungaga. But Gungaga, then Cosmo Canyon, and after Cosmo Canyon will be Nibelheim, which I originally thought was going to be where they decided to end the game if they went 4 parts, but since they're going 3 parts, they're going to go even further beyond that, because then after Nibelheim, then Mount Nibel, and the Shinra Mansion, we are going to be going to Rocket Town. And, yo, it's crazy how much shit I'm saying right now, right? Like, it's a lot of shit. It is a lot of stuff that we're talking about. We go to Rocket Town. And then after Rocket Town, we get the tiny Bronco. We can travel in the water, I would assume, I would hope. But that allows us to go back to the Gold Saucer, find out information about the Temple of the Ancients, and then we go to the... I think, you know what? I think after the tiny Bronco, we'll go to Wutai. I feel like that might... I feel like that'll happen. We go to Wutai, and we deal with like Yuffie's whole segment, right? Unless they save Wutai for another moment, but I don't know. I feel like Wutai was mentioned so many times in Remake that they can't not showcase Wutai to us in the follow-up game. I feel like it's going to happen. It's going to come for sure. You think they're going to delay Wutai for the 3rd game? I could see them doing that, but it's just like you talk about it so much, and you have this whole DLC revolving around Yuffie and whatnot, and it's just like I can't see it not being there. I did miss Gungaga, yeah. When I was younger, I missed it for sure because it just looked so weird. It made no sense to me what I was looking at. I didn't know it was something that you could walk into. I just walked by it. I thought it was a tree. So what did we say last? Gold Saucer back after Tiny Bronco, Wutai, Temple of the Ancients. After the Temple of the Ancients, and Cloud beats the shit out of Aerith, which I don't think it'll play out that way. We go back to Gungaga, and from there, we have to find the Lost City. Oh my god, it's a lot. Lost City. Some crazy stuff happens there, and then from there we go north to the ice, through the ice area, the Icicle Inn. That town with the snowboarding and whatnot. Snowboard down the hill, and then we finally get to the Northern Cave. Well, actually, there's that cave before the Northern Cave, right? Where we fight that double-headed dude. Lizard dude. Yo, Blockstein, thank you for the resub, bro. 6 months? Man. Thank you, guys. After the snowboarding segment, we go into that cave. What's the name of that cave, chat? The Glacier? What's the name of that cave where like you're in there, you have to like keep your body nice and warm? Bugenhagen's character design has your mind going 100 miles per hour. BltzZ, I don't know if you were there for our original Final Fantasy VII playthrough, but when I did voices for Bugenhagen, everybody loved it. I made him talk like this. Nanaki. I gave like him like a stupid like Arnold impression. The Great Glacier, Great something, Northern Glacier. Gaia's Cliff, Great Glacier. All right, so definitely Glacier something, right? Great Glacier, everybody's saying. So you go into the Great Glacier. That's the area before the Northern Cave. Then after that, we come across to the Northern Cave. And events happen there. A lot of crazy shit goes down. And notice, I just said a lot of stuff. I just talked about a lot of places.
You were here with me 5 years ago.
Isn't Bugenhagen going to be sitting on a float materia? That's actually very plausible. Yo, all the new subs, man. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much, man. We're 19 subs away from 56.600. Thank you, guys. You watch your dad beat the entire game? Yo, that's cool, man. I wish my dad played games like that, but he's from a different, like, my dad's a younger guy, but he's never really liked video games. He's more or less like movies and like TV shows and stuff, but he's never really played a game with me. He's like probably embarrassed he'll like lose or like die. All right, what else? Yeah, Northern Cave. Cloud goes missing. Sephiroth has black materia.
What we've done, that's set in stone.
Tifa wakes up out of a... She wasn't in a coma, but she was out for 6 days. She wakes up, and her and Barrett are arrested and expected to be executed. And Meteor is in the sky. As a matter of fact, I have a video footage that I want to pull up for that. Let's see. Here we go. This is when Tifa wakes up. Right? She was out for 6 days. Saying ding? The glare. About him. See, Barrett was just like chilling, waiting. I don't know what happened either to Cloud. None of them know if he's alright either. How long was I asleep? This must have been about 7 days. 7 days. And he shows her that Sephiroth did summon Meteor. It's in the sky. And it's completely changed the way the world looks. Everything's like it looks like the sun is setting constantly. What's up, Cole? How you doing, man? We're just talking about all the stuff. Like if Final Fantasy VII Rebirth goes all the way to the Northern Cave, exactly how much stuff they'll have to cover. And that's a lot of locations. I feel like this right here, if Rebirth ends here, this would be amazing. Right here. Just showing this. And then the guards coming in and telling them that they're going to be executed live on TV. See, they're in handcuffs here. Tifa's in handcuffs, Barrett's in handcuffs. Scarlet's gonna execute them, or execute Tifa first. But that would be dope. That would be amazing. I'm pretty sure you guys would like that too, chat, right? Because I feel like that's just insane. You think part 2 will cover until the end of disc 1, the OG? I mean, we all know what happens at the end of disc 1, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
And then part 3 would be the weapons, huge materia arc, finding Cloud back,
5 years ago.
getting ready for the end game, maybe Wutai.
What happened to you?
Go into space, right? Well, that's in the huge materia arc.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
Yo, shoutouts, chat, man. You guys are constantly moving, yo. I appreciate you all. Imagine if Tifa dies instead of Yuffie. What? Think it's possible 3 will end on chapter 77. Sheesh. Is that how many areas I named, Elchit? Damn. Did I hear what Sniper Wolf did? What did Sniper Wolf do? I used to watch her before she, like, back when she used to play games. I played Call of Duty a lot.
That's set in stone.
Yeah, Circle Square XX.
But the future, even
Cloud
if it
fucked
has
up.
been
To be continued.
changed. So focus on the future.
Yeah, part 3 begins with Cloud, not the party leader. Everybody's like, morale is down, but they still have to do shit. GBG is a Scarlet simp. I don't blame him.
And rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
So what do you guys think, chat? Do you guys think that's a good spot to end it?
I saw you lying there. I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you?
Yeah, Sniper Wolf, all she does is like react to TikToks now and just, I don't know. Her content's not really anything I care about. But of course, like she's secure in the bag. It's like she's a my little sister actually watches her TikTok videos, and I'm like, yo, some of this is not appropriate for you to be watching right now. But then again, I am who I am, so who am I to like, you know, say that? None the wiser, right? Game 3 is open world, huge materia. Yep, game 3. Because you notice right there, that's when we get the high wind, and the high wind lets us travel around the world, so we'll be able to be in an open world segment. Well, how much comes after that? You remember the end of the game was really short. Well, that's still the beginning of disc 2 technically, right? So like I said, so part 3, right, would consist of escaping from Junon, the Scarlet Tifa slap fight, getting the high wind. Oh, actually, there's a lot of stuff I was missing out on. Hold on, we gotta go back. Okay, so we get the high wind. Cloud is missing. Right, Cloud is missing.
So focus on the future, not the past.
Sid and them like taking care of the whole huge materia thing. We find out where Cloud is. Tifa stays back to help nurse Cloud back to health. The weapons are running rampage. I think we're gonna end up fighting Sapphire Weapon because we didn't fight Sapphire Weapon. Yeah, Medeal. We didn't fight Sapphire Weapon in the original game, which is kind of disappointing. But I do hope we do fight him. I think that'd be really cool. Well, remember, you don't get the high wind until technically you get arrested at Junon.
What happened to you?
Right? Because everybody at the end of disc, at the beginning of disc 2, everybody, including Shinra, escapes on the high wind. Sid, Tifa, Barrett. And when they do that, they all get arrested on the high wind and put in here. It's not until Tifa escapes from Junon that Sid steals the high wind from Junon, and then we get it. So we wouldn't get the high wind until the beginning to like early portion, like chapter 2 portion of Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3, whatever that's called. But yeah, so Junon, escape from Junon, get the high wind, try to locate Cloud. I don't know if you'd locate Cloud early. I feel like you'd go a good 3 or 4 chapters before you find Medeal. But you go to Medeal, Tifa leaves the party to go nurse Cloud back to health or stay with him. Huge materia arc, meet up with Bugenhagen to store the huge materia in Cosmo Canyon again. Then after that, you go back to Medeal, fight Ultimate Weapon. Then you have the whole Cloud's mind segment in part 3, right? Cloud gets fixed back up. He explains himself to the party. Everybody welcomes him back. After that, the sister, we find out that Shinra moved the cannon to Midgar. They used it to, they're using it to try to go fight Diamond Weapon. And we fight Diamond Weapon, and then Diamond Weapon tries to retreat, but then Shinra launches the Mako Beam at it and kills it, and blows up the Northern Caves, like, defense system. The barrier that Sephiroth put up. There's a lot of stuff that happens there. Then we meet back up with Bugenhagen, with Cloud, and we have to go to the underwater reactor. And we also have to find the key to the Lost Ancients. Then we go back to the Lost City. We find out the prophecy from there. And try to figure out what Aerith did with the Holy Materia. If she's alive, if she's not alive, it is. But of course, a lot of this does depend on whether or not Aerith is in the party, right? Because if she is, some of the stuff will be cut out. I can't see them going certain directions if they don't need to. So I don't know. It's interesting though. The submarine section, yeah. The underground area, the friggin' enemy, yo, that fucking enemy with the pirate ship skeleton. Fuck that guy. That guy's a dick. Morph his ass.
He wants to reclaim his birthright.
Oh, thanks for writing it down. Junon, Medeal, Corel, Condor, Medeal 2, Cloud's Mind, Underwater Reactor, Submarine, Rocket Town, Forgotten City, Midgard, Northern Crater.
I figured it was too late.
I could see that.
What are you
And the weapons, you know, are sprinkled around there as well. So like there's a lot of, and it's open world, so a lot of the shit is spread out. So there's a lot of good stuff that they can add in for filler for part 3, especially if part 2 is going to cover such a big chunk of the story. Watch that shit be like a Hell House battle. Yeah, the ship is going to be a Hell House style battle, and so is the tank Ceratops. 100%. Any thoughts about Zack's role in Rebirth? I feel like Zack's going to be like a ghost. Nobody's going to be able to interact with him except for people that have been Mako infused. They can see Mako ghosts. He's a Mako ghost. I'm joking. I'm joking. Knights of the Round could be built into the story. Yes. Yes. Collecting all the big materias. That should be a big part of the quest. Getting a gold chocobo, all that good stuff, right? I don't think we're going to be playing as Zack in Rebirth. I don't think so. I feel like Zack is going to, if Zack steals Tifa's nursing scene, that's a tragedy right there. Please, don't talk about that.
He wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his...
I think Vincent will have DLC like Yuffie. Why did Yuffie get a DLC though? I don't know. I think they said they didn't view it as DLC. They more or less viewed it as an extension of the game, which to me is like, yeah, that's DLC. But Square Enix is crazy. And they did say no more DLCs, at least until the project is done. Another encounter of Roche is going to happen in Junon, I believe. I made a video about what I think is going to happen in the story of Remake Part 2. I didn't finish it yet, but there's a segment I put there where Cloud and Roche get into another battle. And then they get scolded and put into the parade. And they go through the parade together. I think that's gonna happen. $10 to get to play as Zack. I'll do 10 gift. I'll gift you guys 10 memberships if we play as Zack. I would like it, but with all the content they have to cover in the story, I don't know how it's gonna work. I'd like to see it though. That just means like part 2 is gonna be one of the biggest friggin' games of all time. But there are areas that they will be able to shorten. Like that first Mount Coral that we go through, I feel like that's gonna be a much shorter interaction. And the second time we come back around, or like the prison Coral part, I think that will be a lot longer. Who do you think they should get to voice Elena and Vincent in Remake Part 2? Vincent, I was hoping that they would get Matt Mercer, but they're not doing that. Matt Mercer is doing Angeal, it seems like, in Crisis Core Reunion. Yo, what's up, Christian? How you doing, bro? Wanted to say we still haven't got to the point in the story that E3 announcement showed, the scene where the party is walking through a crowd in the slums. They'll never do that. That's just like... that was just like some CGI fodder that, CyberConnect 2 was working on. But when CyberConnect 2 got fired from the project in 2016, 2017, Square Enix scrapped all of that. What if Remake takes place in Cloud's mind? There was a theory about that everything we're playing right now in Remake Part 1 and then Rebirth is all up to, all in Cloud's mind, essentially. And he's in Mideel. I got the message from Coco. Thank you. German versions again much closer to the Japanese. Maybe it interests you. Eric starts with. Pull it up. Are there subs for it? Oh, no, you sent me your individual subs. Okay. So in the German subs here, it starts off with Aerith saying, "We all have experienced so much pain and suffering, and unfortunately, none of this can be undone, no matter how much we want to, but that doesn't apply to our future." And then Cloud says, "Sephiroth wants to put his plan into action, reclaim the planet together with Jenova, and then make himself the ruler of everything." Cloud says, "I saw you. I was sure you were dead." Aoife says, are you saying you don't trust me? That I'm someone else? Cloud with a shaky voice. So 5 years ago, we were here together. Zack? Where are you now? So Aerith says here, it's very different from the Japanese and the English, but she says, now it's you that interests me. That's weird. I don't think this Aerith is interested in Cloud like that, essentially. Like, I remember somebody wrote that, but it's more or less she's intrigued by him. She wants to know what's going on in his mind. I think she's always been intrigued ever since before they get to Wall Market, and she said Zack's name, and Cloud just started like tripping in front of her. I think she's been intrigued, and she's like, okay, what the hell is Genova doing to this man? And Zack says, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. And instead of the what is fact and what is fiction, the German version shows... Oh, what is realism? What is realistic and what is illusion? Hey, thank you, Coco. I appreciate you sharing that. Oh my god. I was not watching my Discord chat, and I have like a 200 message like chat to go through later. Damn. Yo, welcome, Derek Gales, Jack Gresty, Sysis, the RPG dude. Sysis? I feel like I've seen you before. How you doing? Ifrago and Niles Collenbach. Thank you guys. Blockstein again, thank you for the 6 months. I appreciate you guys so much. If you sub to the channel, welcome. You come to the right place. Your theory is that the game ends at Medeal with Ultimate Weapon. What about you? No, I think Rebirth is going to end at the Northern Crater after Cloud disappears and Tifa and Barret get arrested, and we see the meteor in the sky, and they're told that they're going to be executed, and then the game ends. Oh shit.
Saw you lying there. I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you?
German version is always translating directly from Japanese instead of the English version. Nice.
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you?
Shout out to Max. I love that guy.
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
How is it not ending at the Northern Crater? I think it is. I think it'll end with showing that meteors in the sky. Because if you look at the logo here, right? This logo tells us a lot. This is Final Fantasy VII Remake's logo, but then Rebirth comes in and it turns the bottom portion of the meteor and everything else here sort of red. Well, actually red. You know when a meteor is crashing into Earth, the front pieces are engulfed in flames from the friction of the air and coming into the atmosphere. This symbolizes that that is starting to happen. And then part 3, remake part 3, whatever that's going to be called, reunion or resurrection, regurgitate, it'll be entirely red. This entire thing will be red. I don't think the Final Fantasy will be red. All right, it actually might be red. And then the meteor itself is going to be red and engulfed in like flames. Sort of like the key art for the original. Let me see. FF7 logo concept art. The original concept art. I don't know if this is official. It's like one of these, right? The red materia. I'm kind of surprised they went with a green. Sorry, I said red materia. The red meteor. I'm kind of surprised they went with a green meteor, but to symbolize the Mako, you know, the whole live stream aspect of the way things are with the game. Or maybe it's just like the holy infecting it, or the live stream infecting it and turning it, or getting rid of it, which is technically what happened. You think Cloud's line, "You were here with me 5 years ago," is him talking to his inner self at the start of chapter, like the start of chapter 8? Yeah. Yeah. I definitely do. What's the name of your Twitch channel? Because you're just on Twitch and wrote down your YouTube name, found a whole lot of other people's things. So what's your name, please? There's a link on top of the YouTube chat that says follow my Twitch. You should be able to click that and go directly to it. But really though? Let me see. Type in BLTZZ. I should be up here on the top. I should be up here on the top. I should be up here. Yeah, I'm up there. That's me, BLTZZ, and I'm live. Here's why you said that, because you went back to play on Cloud's mind. We play as Zack and his timelines of what actually happens when they research Midgar and fixing Cloud's memory. I would not like that at all. Tifa needs to do that. That would actually make me very upset at the remake. That's a very big moment for me when I was a kid. My mind was blown like crazy playing that portion, just like with him and Tifa and Cloud's like memories. I understand that it could still be executed very well with another character, but for me personally, my own personal thing, it has to be with Tifa.
Wait, what are you implying?
Zack and Aerith should not be the ones to fix Cloud's mind. Although Aerith did have a big part to play.
5 years ago.
Aerith had a big part to play in that because she did keep them from dying in the live stream. She kept Cloud and Tifa alive long enough so that they can fix Cloud's mind and go back and resurface. Yeah, Aerith doesn't die in the same way. And as a matter of fact, I don't think Aerith dies, because if she dies, she can still manipulate the live stream and beat Sephiroth at the end. And Sephiroth knows this. I feel like he's going to kidnap her and keep her alive, but like not kill her. Third part's gonna be called Final Fantasy Endgame. Oh shit. All right, chat. Where are we at? Where are we at, chat?
That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
We got a new video launching.
Boy, oh boy.
Ren game.
The price of freedom is steep.
Zack speaking.
Zack speaking. Making progress, Zack. And Gio.
I have, by the way, I just want to do some shout outs, guys. When we raid this video, we need to get this video to 2,000 likes. Everybody here in this chat, there's 300 plus people here. Everybody in this chat is going to be sent to this video. And it's a news update on Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth and information about Part 3 that you may not or may have talked about, but we didn't cover it because it was the weekend. I don't like to upload videos on the weekend. I'm going to need you guys to use the new Blitzkrieg emote. The Blitzkrieg emote. That's our raid emote. That's what we do. That's what we type in and we paste on YouTube comments when we raid it. Show of hands right now, people in the chat using Blitzkrieg right there. Coco's got it right there. Appreciate that. If you guys don't have it and you are a member, you need to refresh the page in order to have it. Shattered Soul has it. That's the Blitzkrieg emote. That's our emote for when we raid videos and channels. That's it right there, chat. You guys are on it, man. So when we raid this video, I'm gonna need you guys to go ham in the comments and hit that like button. This video, we need to. We haven't broken 2,000 likes in a long time. We keep getting close, but I have a different feeling about this one. I think we can do it. I think it's very well going to happen, and you guys are going to be a catalyst for it. Shout outs to all the members. Good luck in the PlayStation 5 raffle. You guys are, and Twitch subscribers as well. People on Twitch that are subscribed and people on YouTube that are members. You all have entries to win a PlayStation 5 raffle, which we're going to be raffling off within the next 10 days towards the end of June. So if you haven't joined to become a member yet, feel free to do so. Manifest your dubs. We're going to be winning a lot this month and playing Crisis Core soon. I'm moving at the end of this week, so I probably won't be streaming this weekend. I'll probably be back next week, but we'll see. But I'll keep on uploading videos as much as I can for you guys. And yo, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you don't want to be anywhere else, man. We got nonstop crazy stuff coming your way. You guys know, man. You guys know how crazy it's gonna be. All right, new video is live. Let me pull this thing up real quick. Just share it in the chat for you guys. Yo, Telepop, thank you so much for the dono, man. The $5. Appreciate that. Hey, Blitz, love your content. It's the 25th anniversary for Final Fantasy Tactics. Any update on that or a release date? I know Square Enix put out an article talking about it, but there sadly is no update for it as of yet. So hopefully there will be. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. Maybe next week we'll probably hear some more news on it. I think. Fingers are crossed. Thank you for the 5. Everybody that subbed, welcome. I will see you all later. New video is up. When the stream ends, you are going to be sent over there. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button on the new video and go ahead and check it out. I'll be seeing you all later, guys. Is there anybody to raid right now? On Twitch? Let me see. Who's online on Twitch right now? Besides me. Who's online on Twitch? Oh, Finny's live. We're gonna raid Finny. Twitch chat, here's the link for the new video, but we're gonna raid Very Finny. Awesome creator. We had her on the channel. She's playing Resident Evil. Get ready for that. All right. When this stream ends on YouTube, it's gonna send you guys to the new video. Hit that like button and also drop a comment. Remember, we gotta leave those raid Blitzkrieg emotes. I will see you guys next time. All right. Later. Love you all. Bye. Mwah. We'll be back live again, maybe